I said to mysel, come on, let me try out pleasure on ye, and prove all that's good. Thon was but a soch and a'. Laughter, I said, it's doitert, and daffin, what does it dae? I sought to mysel to kittle my body wi' wine, while my mind was guided by wisehead, and say tak a hod of folly for to see what would be better for folk today, aneath the heavens as the days of their lives couldn't doon. I increased my hoddings. I bigot mysel hooses and planted vineyards. I made mysel gardens and parks and planted them with all kind of fruit trees. I made mysel pools of water for to slock frae them shaws of grouthy trees. I bought male and female slaves, and their bairns born in the hoose were mine. My purchases of kye and yows were mair nor ony was afore me in Jerusalem. I gathered together gowd and siller and the treasures of kings and stewardries. I got mysel sangsters, male and female, and all the pleasures of humankind, breasts and mair breasts. Say I become greater, increasing mair nor all that was in Jerusalem afore me. For by my wisehead stood by me. All that my ain spirit for, I didna deny them, and I didna deny mysel onything that would please me, for I was canty wi' all my gear, on with my share o' my wealth. Then I considered all that my hands had done, and the gear I had gained through all my danes and fegs. It was a soch and chasing the wind. There was nae lave aneath the sun. Then I took a turn to mysel to look at wisehead and folly and gightness. For what about the man that will come after the king wha amassed these achievements? And I saw that there is a lave frae wisehead our folly, like the lave o' licht our darkness. The wise man has een in his head, while the fool gaes about in the murk. But I can't tay that the weird o' ane is the weird o' a'. And I said to mysel, the weird o' the gomerel is my weird and a'. What for hae I been sae wise? Noo I said to mysel that this tay was but a soch. For there is nae minding of the wise ony mair than of the fool in eternity. As the days rin on, a' are forgotten, and ochone the gleg-witted dees alang with a gowk. Say I was scunnert at life. Ill seeming to me were a' the danes done aneath the sun, for a's a soch and chasing the wind. And I was scunnert at the gear I had gathered aneath the sun, the will come on leave to the ane that follies me. Wha kens whether he will be gleg or glaikit? And he will be meester o' all my gear that I truchled and raxed my hands ower. Thon tay is a soch. Say I turn myself ower to one hope, on account of all the truckle I had truckled at aneath the sun. See a man wha cam guid by wisehead, lair and skill, but maun haun a' to a chiel wha hasna wrestled for it as his dale. Thon tay is a soch, and a muckle ill. What is there for a man in all the truckle and fashery he drees aneath the sun? All his days, fyke and pine, is his occupation. At nicht, his mind willna sleep. Thon's a soch and a'. There is naething good for a man, but to eat and drink and dae what is best for his sell frae his store. This tay, say I can see, is for the hon of God himsel. For wha eats and wha drinks for me, but mysel. Is it 'at to the man wha's good afore him he gies wise heat and wittens and pleasure, and to him 'at displeases him he gies the hunger to gather and store, only to gie it to the ane that's good afore God. Thon his wheel is a sough and chasing the wind.